So it's now August and my parsnips field is ready, but I'm pretty sure I did not repair the machine, the harvester. I got it on a used vehicle sale early on in the game, and I wasn't going to need it for a long time, so I'm pretty sure I did not repair it. I didn't even look to see if there was anything exciting. There was not. Which is good because I really don't want to have to afford it if there was something good. I still need to pay 10,000 of the goat loan this month. And I have a lot of boxes I'm going to need to buy. I'm going to buy, actually, I can. No, I was hoping I could just go in there. Which I don't see why you wouldn't be able to go in there for it. But I guess I'm going to have to go here. Just going to buy 2 more boxes. No. And then I could put one on the machine and one on the pallet forks to bring back up. I will want to spread those out to around the normal width. Okay, let's get this repaired. Might as well repair the other things as well. Yeah, I had almost 500 euros to spend on repairing that. So before we leave, let's unfold it. See, there is a buy new boxes tab, and I'm not sure if that's going to be easy to do. We'll have to see. I haven't actually pressed it yet. And I won't be pressing it yet. I have now 10 boxes to use before I'll need that, which is not going to get that far. Anyway, I don't expect it to get that far. They only hold 2,000 liters each, and usually these types of crops are high yield crops. Oh, I forgot I was going to change that. Okay, now load. There we go. So it's supposed to start raining soon. And the hours only show every other hour. And when we're on an even hour, it was saying 8. Now that we're on an odd hour, it's saying 9. So somewhere between 8 and 9 it should start. Okay, so it did start at 8, and then it lasted till just after 10. So the whole 2 hours it was showing. So let's see. We already unfolded it because we had to unfold it to get a box on it. And I can't really get on the field. I'm sure it's not going to show me lazy mode because, yeah. But we're not going to be able to get on the field until I do some of it. So we're going to have to just do this part by hand or by eye. Okay, it's just the way the grass grows in overlaps. I thought I was missing some of it. But this is, well, an easy section because I can follow the line. Easy-ish section. So I did a whole lot of contracts in the last episode, but we have now made it a year and we're finally getting our first harvest. And well, we're going to be harvesting lots of stuff, even if they're small fields, over the next few months. So hopefully that is the end of my major contract, so I should start being a little more settled now that I should start having, being a little more established as a real farmer instead of just a contractor. And I'm hoping that I get enough of this that I don't have to sell it all. And then, I can sell it, a lot of it when it's at a better price. Really pay down my loans over the next little while without relying on contracts to just be making the minimum payments. But we will definitely see about that as time goes on. And there we are, one box full. So unload. And then we have another one already out here, so let's just grab that one. Yeah, that did a whole spin around. Let's try to get on the 90-degree line. Okay, and I should be able to, actually, I might even be on the field now. Okay, I am considered to be on the field now. Um, yeah, it's maybe not considered to be on the field now. I definitely pressed OK. But the next go around will definitely be there. I forgot there's rocks on this field, which I don't think I create any large rocks, so maybe by next year or so I can get a roller so I can just push the rocks back under. But it's not really um something I'm too worried about yet. Yeah. Okay, have a little more I can fit in here. Oh, look, the line showed up. Okay, so now I have to take some off the trailer. And we can continue on. Now, can I get on the lines now? Yeah, this one's probably going to be a little narrower than it needs to be, but it will definitely get me on where I should be. It's no longer visually taking it in, but it was still physically taking it in, but now it's not. Mostly because it wasn't a 180-degree line, and I had been going on a 180-degree line, but we are going to keep it going on this second headland according to the lazy mode, just so that I can be sure. And I was definitely expecting this to be not have as much yield as the other lines have had, just because they're not. Why won't you? I'm back on the field. Why won't you show up? Really? Okay, I'm pretty sure that this actually I could start the second line from anywhere because I was pretty sure this part of the line had nothing on it, and it's just going to even up this part coming up right here. And we should just have full lines from here on out, even if they don't look full. So last 4 boxes are all ready for me to fill up. And then I will be ready to buy more. But I think I can just buy them from the machine. We will have to see when it comes to that. This is the smallest of the fields. I think this is a little under 0.3 hectares, and the other two are around 0.35 ish. No, no, no. So whatever we get off of this field, I do expect a little more. I'm assuming all these crops have about the same yield per hectare. So I am expecting a little more off the other two fields than I get on this one. So we'll have to see what parsnips are going for and where soon. Okay, I think this was the last headland for this side of the field. And yeah, also for this side. No, it showed the right line. There we go. And then as I went to lock on, I went on to another line. I don't know if I'm going to get to the end before this fills up, which is definitely something you might to watch with this. I almost finished that. And it does look like this was the last part of the headland. I don't know why it has to be a different button to drop a box as it is to put one on. Mhm. Well, that wasn't ideal, but it worked eventually. Okay, I just had a little more of this last headland line to go. And now I just go up one side and down the other, which is actually awkward for now, but so it's really going up one side and cleaning up the other side until we get to the point where I'm going up one side and down the other. Of course, even this, look, this side could have been on a 180, and it's not, but it's fine. Okay, I actually don't. I'm going to do both of these. I don't know if this one even has anything on there, but we're going to do it just in case it did. It didn't. It it was it. I did think that the headland would have gotten whatever was on that line, but I wanted to make sure. And maybe I continue until we're at the point where it's too annoying to back up. Which is probably just one more. Now, I know that it did say, yep, buy new boxes. Okay, it's the same price, and it just automatically fills it. Okay. I didn't know if there would be an extra charge for that, but nope. Which, I mean, makes sense. It would be quite annoying with how many boxes, especially if you have a bigger field than this, with how many boxes you need. If you had to head down to the store and buy however many can fit on your trailer every time you needed more, and then spend time loading them, driving them, or I guess you can hire someone to drive them back if you have another vehicle. So I was expecting that to be how it was. I'm pretty sure that's kind of how it worked before anyway. But I hadn't actually done it yet in this game, so this is actually going much faster than I expected. I mean, obviously, there is going to be time spent loading them onto trailers and whatever. But even with smaller fields, I was expecting it to be a lot longer. So I will definitely be able to finish this and get grass in this month, assuming it doesn't rain all day tomorrow. If I get grass in this month, I think I'm able to cut it before winter. Like my fall cut would be able to cut this field if it gets grass in now. I don't think it's going to be able to finish this row. Maybe. Not quite. And while it might be a hassle, I think I like loading them for real better. I'm glad you don't have to for well, any of them if you didn't want to. But I think I'll make trips out to buy a few loads of boxes for next month's harvest of, let's see, what is Red Beets, I believe. It's going to be the next field ready in September. And I'm really liking this setup, this machine. It seems like the perfect small one tractor farm type of machine. Not that I want to stay one tractor for too long. Definitely not mind getting another tractor, one with a little more power, just for a little more leeway on some of the equipment. Okay, there we go. So we filled 11 boxes, so that's 22,000 liters of parsnips so far. Mm, That was probably a terrible spot to put it because, well, there's enough room that I'm going to be able to get to the trailer, no problem. But let's drop that and get the trailer. We can bring 7 boxes, 6 on the trailer and 1 on the fork. So wherever will be the best place to sell, which I will look soon. But first, let's get them loaded up. It did seem like I could reach the front of the trailer from the back with the fork, so it is a little later than I was hoping, but we're done with the harvest for the day, so it'll be okay. Yeah, we'll try to hopefully be able to push them without knocking them over when we put some more on there. There, that should be, let me see about, there we go. Why are you bouncing? Okay, they should be fine for strapping down and fitting one more row of 2 on. Yeah, that it wouldn't really be able to put 2 more on top with them 3 rows. It would be way too high. It would have been better than what I did, but what I did before was empty boxes, so whatever. I mean, I guess not whatever if you're the one behind them when they fall off. Okay, so now I'm going to grab one on the front. I was trying to actually do this so I could, no, might still do this so I could, no, but I was trying to get it to turn just a little bit so I could get straight on. But let's just push it back further. And then we have to look to see where the best place parsnips are for selling at the moment. Parsnips, 131 at the Preserved Food Factory. Let's see, where is that? Let's see, so it's in that direction. Oh, that is right there. Okay, so I was gonna see where the soup factory was because they were close on price, but it's not like it's getting closer than that. I wonder how much the preserved food factory is. Cause okay, so the box is 2,000. The price would be for 1,000. So the one on front should sell for 262 plus box price. So we're gonna try selling just that first and see how much we get for that. Okay, so I assume we still do it all right here. Yeah, so 230 for the products and then 260 for. Okay, so 262 was what I was expecting at 131, 2,262. So then we got 230 for the box. The box costs 130. So we're actually getting a little more than what the box cost. So there, that's exciting. So if we go to finances for August, 1,600 in products and 1,800 in harvest. Okay, and then we're repaying 5,000. So now we only have 5,000 left on our goat loan. We need to make the other 5,000. We need to make that 5,000 to pay off the goat loan. 5,000 to be able to pay the loan minimum payment in September, and then whatever we need for costs like boxes and such. Which I guess shouldn't be too hard. It will mean we're probably selling all of this field for this month though. But that's fine. But tomorrow we will finish the harvest and selling, and then we will put grass in that field. Then we will be all ready to get to September and do the same thing for red beets. But I will see you tomorrow for the rest of this field.